Okay, Leo. Mhm. There's a few things that you're trying to fine tune here, fine tuning a few things before you want to let it out into the world. Um, and you're almost there. I do see like you're on the edge of this very big breakthrough, and you're feeling confident, which is key. Definitely key here for you feeling confident. Your confidence will really allow you to go further. It will help you go further and help you grow as well. There are certain boundaries here that I see you're putting. You're putting up some boundaries. You're forgiving, but it doesn't mean that you will go back to how things were, or let certain things go, if that makes sense. So something has happened where you're like, not it's not going to be kind of let bygones be bygones and we go back to how things were. It could be with whoever, by the way. It could be a coworker, it could be a neighbor, it could be a friend. You have forgiven somebody, but you're drawing a line. There's a limit to to how much your kindness will be taken advantage of. Not a limit to your kindness, a limit to when you say enough, when you say stop to others that are taking advantage of your kindness. So that's been happening, but you're like, enough, very, very strongly. Attitude is shifting, but it's showing your strength here and showing also wisdom, because I do see there's been, despite the disappointment that you may have had with someone, you have had this special growth within you, within your wisdom, and that's something really, really special. But as long as you're putting up your boundaries and you're like, yes, okay, let's just continue with our friendship or whatever it is, but I'm not going to allow you to step all over me, kind of thing. So yes, good. I see like this kind of energy really starts to shift a lot of things for you. I do see a lot of like coming in. There's something that you weren't aware of that you're going to become aware of. It's like the universe is guiding you, surrounding you with lots of signs and messages, by the way, leading you to some sort of awareness or truth that's being seen here. Someone around you, someone close to you, from your past, could be just for some from your past, that does not want to let go. They're thinking about you and they don't want to let go. And they're scared to let go. They have their own issues. It's showing up here though. It is showing up somebody from before. It's really, really like you're heavily on their minds. And because of the shift that we had before, where you're like, okay, but here are my boundaries. This is also helping you get stronger with this sort of situation as well. You're not going to be like, okay, come back, no, it's not working that way. I see lots of books around you, reading, studying, something to do with horoscopes as well. Maybe that's something specific, but there is something that you are getting involved with and being very detailed, and really, really, really is a big, big interest, getting very, very into it. I see a lot of passion, I see a lot of study. And it also helps to take your mind off things as well. There is something of a burden that you've had to adjust carrying this burden for quite some time, depending on situations where you are and whatnot, and trying to fit things in your schedule with this burden that you are now, it's like it feels official that it is no longer a burden for you, if that makes sense. That's official, it is ending. You deserve to be in a lighter place, in a happier place. And I see that. I see this happiness. I see this happy light coming to you like the sun. You may start noticing people complimenting you a lot more, giving you positive remarks, comments, things like that. There's something, at work or wherever, going out, from unexpected people as well. you're receiving these compliments of people looking at you, paying attention to you, like you hadn't noticed before in that way. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Leo. Let's see what the cards are for you. The Emperor. The Knight of Swords and the Seven of Wands. All right. The Emperor, Knight of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. Oh, you're taking back your powers. Exactly what we saw in the beginning of the cup. You're taking back your power. There is like this, I see you shedded some old skin and there's a new you here, and it's like more power to you. There's something here that you are owning, you're claiming. And there's also, what I do see, is something of your own. You've started, whether it's a project, an idea, and you're putting it into play here. There is something that is starting to... This is the breakthrough we were talking about. Something is being... A light is being... it is showing you a certain direction. You're going to know this. I see there's a big knowingness, and you're just going to go for it as well. There's a sense of impulse that you have, and it's like go. And here with the Seven of Wands, you're not going to stop until you get to your destination, until you get to your goal here. Because of this deep knowingness here, and this strong connection, and there's like strong will. Definitely, where there's a will, there's a way. And you're really kind of showing up in that way as well. Something that you feel like you have to defend, and you're trying not to be sorry about something, because before perhaps, you would say sorry even though you didn't, it wasn't your fault, if that makes any sense. I see some sort of gift, though, coming to you. I do see a gift. Ooh, Ace of Wands and the Tower card. All right. Wow. I spoke about being on the verge of this breakthrough, and it is pretty strong here. Pretty strong. Here with the Ace of Wands and the Tower, it's a huge blessing, because you have this new beginning, this new start, and it's wanting to remove things that should not be there. Hence the Tower card comes into place. And as I was saying, because of this shift in the way you see things and this awareness, it's starting to transform so many other areas in your life around you. And I see there's a very strong fulfillment coming in. You will be more than happy, more than satisfied as well. There is something that's been ignited. There is something that is also for the long term. Whatever you have that you're starting, or you're like an answer that you receive, it's long term, this new beginning, very, very long term. And because you've stood your ground, and you have this strength, and you have this wisdom, this Tower card won't throw you off. It will throw everything else off that's not supposed to be there, which is good. So you can continue on with this lovely Ace of Wands, continue on this fresh path. Ooh, and the High Priestess. Wow, as I was saying, there's this deep knowingness, and this is a great confirmation with this High Priestess, because you're starting to really see how everything connects and how everything aligns for you. And I'm getting something about superstitions as well. We talked about you studying something deep, something that you're really feeling very connected to, and this could be a new path forward for you as well. But it's definitely kind of making everything else better. It's like there's a domino effect happening in your life in so many different areas, and it's like, this is a gift. You get a gift coming, and I do see that both here, the Ace of Wands and the Tower, is a gift, and it's just putting it all together. This alignment here that you start to see, gives you more authority, more power here. Listening to your intuition also is going to be very, very important. There's some sort of surprise from someone I see coming in that you weren't expecting, but really kind of, there's a healing of the heart here. Very, very beautiful.